right now we're going to have Mark sing. What are you singing? Oh, wait, no.
No, Terry will sing.
Mark Weintraub. He's with the Jewish Community Center here in Schenectady, and he's brought with him Terry Santoro, and she is the fitness director at the. Are we having a mic problem? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, because here we go. We're having trouble with these clips, by the way, so I'm going to have to hold this. I think they keep slipping out. So anyway, excuse us while we do a little. Housekeeping, I guess. But anyway, right now we're going to be talking about the Jewish Community Center. They have a lot of stuff coming up. But first of all, we're going to be finding out from Mark what is going on over there. You had a summer program where you bring in lots of kids. You have a pool. You're doing an art project. Tell us what's going on.
And you're doing a great job. First of all, it's great to see you in your new digs. The last time I was here, you were in your old one, right? In the old one. So, as we say in Yiddish, mazel tov. On your new place. On your new place. So, yes, we're wrapping up summer as we come into Labor Day. A couple of things that just briefly I want to share highlights of the summer because it's really been exciting. In July, we were ranked for the third year in a row as the largest child care provider in the Capital District by the Albany Business Review.
You do have a big program.
It's huge. With all the
with
frameworks. With
little classrooms and everything. I was over there. I was so impressed.
Yeah, we take children as young as 6 weeks, and then we have a preschool, about 150 families, 1/3 of which are GE families. So we have people literally come from India and from China. They fly in, they register their kids in a preschool and go to work the next day.
That's the first thing they do.
That's right, that's right. So we have a really diverse, exciting membership base, people walking in the building, and we understand that and we embrace it. The other thing that's kind of cool is we've started to realize we sit on 25 acres of land, which is pretty unique, and it's a beautiful campus.
In Niskayuna area,
yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and so one of the things we started doing is considering our JCC as a destination. And we've started to look at doing things like corporate rentals. So GE in the winter one of their departments did kind of a day retreat. And just last week we had 350 people for a family fun day from GE. It was great. They're outdoors.
And you're having another family fun day. Come on now.
No, not this one. That's,
I got the wrong thing. Well,
yeah, we'll talk about that in a second.
We'll talk about that. I picked up the wrong thing. Whoops, sorry.
Yeah. But what I do want to talk about is that right now.
Okay, well, you're going to talk about this right now.
Yeah, we've been real fortunate in terms of JCC. We've had a little bit of extra money. We've been investing in the building. And one of the things is we have a project that we started called Capital Capabilities. Our honorary chair last year was Angela Santa Barbara. And Capital Capabilities, our goal is to enlighten the abled community about people with disabilities. And through that partnership, we have an annual event, which is terrific. And Angelo got involved with this. His son's autistic.
I know that. Yeah. I know his son very well.
So on his son's birthday, actually, Angelo hosted our last event. But what we also had in terms of the mural was there's an organization called Living Resources. And they have a big art studio out in Malta. And 30 artists with disabilities created a piece of art. It's made out of 12 interlocking pieces of basically plywood that's been painted. It's a mural of the world, and it's going to be right smack dab at the end of our pool. There's an empty wall there.
You have an indoor pool. You're talking about the indoor pool.
The indoor pool. That's correct.
Yeah.
Our outdoor pool.
You have an outdoor pool, too.
That's the William and Estelle Golub Family Pool and Tennis Club, named after Neil Golub's parents. We'll talk about Neil in a second. And so that's all
I don't know if you're going to get a word in, Terry, but let him go.
Yeah, let him go. So let's talk a little bit about the fall. Okay. By the way, Camp Home Run, we had more registration this year than we did last year, which was our best year. It was just great, fun. It's over. Everybody's resting a little bit.
Yeah.
In terms of the summer, it's over, right?
Well, I hope not, but yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah.
School started.
School started, that's right. Niskayuna has started this week's school, which means for us that one of our biggest frameworks, we have an after-school program that we run in all 5 of the elementary schools. It's called Kids Time. So that aftercare program starts when school is over. We've also put a proposal into the Niskayuna schools to run a similar program for middle school kids.
Oh, cool.
That would have a lot more enrichment activities. We actually have a person who was one of the pioneers in middle school development, Dr. David Payton, who is retired, and he's going to help us develop the program if we're fortunate enough to get the
you got talent.
Get the bid. Well, thank you.
Getting good talent.
I don't have talent. Everybody else has talent.
Well, I'm saying you got talent.
We've got a great team.
Get talent.
We've got a great team. The other thing I wanted to mention is, in addition to school coming in, and all the kids that come in. It's also fall, and two things people are thinking about. One is fitness, which we'll get to in a second, and the other...
Terry, you're coming in.
Terry's coming in.
Just hang in there.
I'm talking real fast. I'll let Terry have her day. All right, but I wanted to just take a step back and let you know the Jewish New Year's coming.
Rosh Hashanah.
No, Rosh Hashanah.
And I never know how to spell that because they keep spelling that and Hanukkah. You keep changing the
There's
spellings.
only one way to spell it, and that's in Hebrew. Everything else is transliteration.
I always have to look it up. Now, exactly, is there an H there or is there no H?
And you come on over. Well,
I'm gonna get a class in Hebrew.
You can spell it any way you want. That's okay. I'm fluent in Hebrew, so I'll help you out. So what we've got, we're doing a program. I don't know if it's up on the screen yet.
Yeah, there it is. That's the Rosh Hashanah Family Fun Day.
That's correct.
Pre
Rosh Hashanah. And the idea here is to gear up for Rosh Hashanah. Starts Sunday night the 13th and goes for 2 days.
And what year is this?
I don't know. You got me there. It's 57 something. Oh, Ann.
You didn't think I was going to ask you.
I don't think I've ever seen you speechless.
Terry, do you know what year it is? No. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry. I don't do this to my guests.
Stumped by Ann Perillo, that stuff. Okay, so let's talk about the event. Wait, maybe it says on the flyer what year it is. Help me.
Excuse us.
It's in the 5,000s,
Yes,
557.
it's a big number.
I'm going to get in so much trouble when I go back. All right. Anyway, let's talk about the event. Okay?
He wasn't prepared for this.
Can we talk about the event?
A ringer.
Let's move back. You will be embarrassed. Don't worry. We have things planned for you.
I know. I'm so afraid.
That's right.
We have 6 minutes left. I don't know what he's going to do to me.
All right. So the event's going to be great. We're doing all types of things you do at Rosh Hashanah, especially shofar blowing. A shofar is a ram's horn, and it happens in our community.
He brought a ram's horn. Oh, God.
Well, I got an easy one for you. In our community, we're very fortunate that Neil Golub has been blowing shofar. He does it Temple Gates of Heaven every single year. I think he's been doing it since he was a teenager.
But he used the real one.
He used the real one. It's tough to blow him. But you know what, Ann? Just because I love you, I figured let's start blowing this in right.
This does not look like it came off a ram.
No, these are, they're made out of, no animals have been hurt in the production of these. They're all plastic. But
I'd hate to see the animal this came off of.
Come on, let's blow.
Okay.
Ready? All right, good.
And when would you blow this?
You would blow it in synagogue during Rosh Hashanah.
And does this open the ceremony or does it close
it?
It's
traditionally a ram's horn was used in ancient Israel. First of all, it was used to signify the lunar month. The Jewish calendar is a lunar calendar.
Yeah, right.
And also during Rosh Hashanah. And it's, there's a lot of interpretations what it is. There's the story of the sacrifice of Isaac that's always told in Yom Kippur, and there's a ram's horn there in that story, but also it was a method of communication to tell people to come to prayer. It was it was the original Facebook, if you will.
Okay, the original Facebook.
So
we're only going 4 minutes left, so we better get
Go
Terry
ahead.
in here.
Let's get Terry. Terry, you want to mention about the sale and get us moving?
Yes, we are having a fitness sale right now, and that goes through till September 13th, and it's $100 that we waive the membership fee.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and
there's no excuse.
That's right. There's
no excuse.
I tell people that all the time.
No excuse. I know, and I'm one of these people that it's raining out. Oh no, it's like the sun's out.
Yeah.
She's a silver sneaker.
Yes, we are one of the largest silver sneaker providers.
I know. And I was a member of that. I just haven't been back.
Well, you've got to come.
I know.
You've got to come take our classes with us.
Good.
And with our membership, all of our group exercise classes are included. We have everything from the silver sneaker classes to spinning, our TRX suspension system, which is a body weight training system for strength work. We've incorporated with our 2 new rooms that we've added to the facility. So lots to do there for all levels, from beginners to people that are more advanced.
Okay, and we're going to look at some balls here, too.
Yes,
right?
and what I wanted to do today is something very simple, because after the age of 30, believe it or not, our balance and stability, our flexibility, and our strength can decrease with age. And I know we're all...
You don't need to tell me that.
We're all about 29, though, right? So, but here's the thing. If you are constantly continuing to work on those things, you can keep what you have or improve them. So I wanted to just do a simple balance exercise.
Okay, let's do it, because we have 3 minutes left, so we're going to do it.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to have you do, I'm actually going to just have you stand.
Oh, good. I can do that.
Right, okay.
That I can do. And you're going to...
No equipment required.
Okay.
So I'm just going to ask you to stand, and I'm going to have you...
There's a hooky. Okay.
All right. I'm going to ask you to shift your weight to
Okay.
your right foot,
Right foot.
and I'm going to ask you to lift your left heel.
Wait a minute. My
Shift your
just
weight,
lift.
just lift your left heel.
Oh, okay,
Good. And
okay.
I will say this: when you're balancing, I find it's much easier to focus on something that's not moving. Okay.
Okay.
Now from here, could you possibly lift your left foot up off the floor completely,
Well,
and see if you can hold that?
oh no, I can't.
Good. Now lower down. Okay. Now shift your weight to your left foot.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you to just lift your right heel.
Okay.
All right. Just take a moment. Try to plant down
Okay.
into the floor,
Doing
and then
it.
from here,
How you doing, Mark?
see,
good.
see
Don't
if you,
push me.
See if you can lift your right foot up off the floor. Beautiful. And then you can lower down. So balance, simple exercise. After the age of 65, the goal is to try to hold that for up to 10 seconds. If you're under 65, you can work up to 30. But we can add balance and stability by using some equipment. So I brought a couple of physio
Good.
balls.
We got a minute. Oh, we only got just a couple. About a minute. Two.
Okay. So I'm gonna, and I'm gonna have you sit on this red ball.
I like red. I like
And
red.
then Mark, I'm gonna have you sit on the blue. Now,
Oh, yeah, Greg knows me.
Okay,
If
so-
anybody can get hurt, Ann will.
biggest question I'm asked, what size ball should I use? And I always tell people, you want to have a seat and you want to take a look at your profile. You should have a 90-degree angle.
This
with the
feels
legs.
pretty good for me.
Yeah, that is actually pretty good for you. Mark, I would say that actually looks pretty good for you as well. Okay.
We're
so-
good. We're good, Mark.
good. Yay.
Are you
I
bouncing?
want you to sit up nice and tall, lengthen your spine. Again, I want you to bring your hands to the side of the ball so that you know where you are in space. Could you lift your right heel?
My right heel, sure.
Yeah, just lift your right heel. Oh, wait, you're going for it. Yeah. Now, could you lift your foot off the floor completely?
Oh, you mean the whole? Well, I did
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Oh, this is interesting.
Right. So now you're on an unstable surface. So you're required to stabilize, careful, through your core.
Sorry, Greg.
Okay, put both feet down. Okay, sit up nice and tall. Posture,
Okay.
right? So imagine there's a string at the top of your head and
Okay.
you up nice and tall. Okay, now your left heel. Just lift your left heel. Your toe is down, but your heel is lifted.
Okay, I did it.
Good. Okay, still sit up nice and tall. Now can you lift your left foot up off the floor?
Oh man, how you doing, Mark? Because
Great.
I'm not doing so good.
I train with Terry,
And
so.
then lower down and take a little break. So with balance and stability, I would always recommend start with a stable surface. You could be sitting on a chair, do that same exercise, then you can take it to
I'm
standing.
gonna try that. Maybe
And
I'll
then
get better.
Once you've perfected that, then you can bring in something like a stability ball to help you again challenge you with your balance and stability.
And can you get better? Oh, we're almost out of time. I got to quickly tell. I got to tell you who's on next week. I'm sorry, just secretary. The Little Italy Street Fest are going to be on. The Classic Theater Guild, Schenectady Job Fair, Habitat for Humanity, 55th Annual Stockade Walkabout, and the golf ball drop. And I'm not going to drop off this ball.
No, but the
Let's do some
good
jumping
question,
jacks.
yes,
Come on.
you can get better. You just-